I want to talk about three-way stops and how they suck. I got killed by somebody with old lady flipped me off the other day.
I'm Ryan, my brother's Chad, and we own bars in Sandusky, Ohio, on the shores of Lake Erie. Welcome to Bar Pod, recorded right here at Paddle Bar, where we talk about the businesses of running bars, what's going on in our lives, and whatever else we find interesting. The good, bad, and the sticky floors. Hey, here we are. It's a Bar Pod episode 7.
7?
Seven.
No, it's not.
Yeah, 7. So we're doing
Lucky number
7 already. I can't believe it. Some things going on while we're here. You might hear a little bit of noise in the background because the new front bar is being constructed with some cool tile right now.
Some of that Spanish,
gonna look amazing.
Spanish tile.
So you might hear a little bit in the background. And we are also without our producer today. He's busy presenting at the VFW, I believe.
He's doing trivia there.
Is he doing trivia
He's
there?
doing trivia there.
Okay,
yeah.
so he's busy. So we are doing this solo. So you might not hear some banter from TW in the background. I don't even know if I hit record, so we'll see.
I think
redo this. I think I did.
There's no red light. You can't tell.
So first, we probably should address this shirt that I'm wearing.
Fix your beans.
Fix your beans. For those of you that are watching on YouTube can see this. If you're listening, it says Fix your beans. Courtesy of our friends from Bowling Green brought that in.
Hilarious. He showed up. I knew it was coming. I had to pretend. He texted me about it, and I had to pretend like I didn't know.
Yeah.
And then he brought him in because I don't know if you remember, but one of our previous episodes, Ryan he was getting pretty down on Chipotle.
Who?
Nobody.
Well, all I got to say is fix your beans, and now I'm going to say fix your gas, and I'll tell you about that here in a little bit.
Well, I'll tell you what, Chipotle, they're upsetting me anyway. I'm starting to be on your train with the whole Chipotle situation. The CEO just admitted that they're raising prices because they can.
Because they can.
Because only middle to upper class Americans eat at Chipotle was his thing.
That's what he said?
Yeah, that's serious. I might have to take a break from Chipotle.
Well, I've always been a low class in everything, so I'm not eating fuck your beans. So thanks, Dave and Jody, for that.
I did. Oh my, so good. Thank you guys. The other thing is, if you can tell, I'm a little nasally. Just getting over a little cold.
Yeah.
Just getting over a little cold. So I apologize for the nasal sound, but that's what it is. You gotta keep going. I believe I told Ryan, I said, maybe we should do it on Thursday. And you know what his answer was? His retort? Take a shot of tequila and shut up.
I did say that.
Yeah.
We are doing without the tequila. However, we do have, what'd you pour us today here, Chad?
I poured us a Sierra Nevada Pils. It's very clean, very good.
Crisp beer from the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, pretty low in ABV. It's like a 4.7.
Is that right, or is it California? California. Sierra Nevada.
Sierra Nevada?
Yeah. I think they had a brewery in North Carolina, though, too.
Okay, but it's west. It's west.
Yeah, that's where
anyway,
it started.
It's a really good beer. It's super clean, Pilsner, and it's funny. Usually when I have Sierra Nevada stuff, I feel like it's an IPA.
Yeah.
This is a nice change.
That brings up. I'm not drinking as much IPA as I used to.
No, they bang.
Don't get me wrong. Main lunch all day long.
Yeah.
But IPA-wise, I'm not into it like I used to be. I don't know what's going on. Well, hey, let's get into it here. We have some, for our first segment here, we have callbacks and corrections.
Yeah.
And I believe the first callback is maybe from the movie Cocktail.
I should
and
have
some
known.
others. Yeah.
I said Elizabeth Hurley in Cocktail. It's Elizabeth Shue, and I knew that. I don't know what I was thinking, but Hurley was in.
Few people called you out on that.
I
saw some messages on YouTube. Someone texted me, said Chad doesn't know what he's talking about.
When you put yourself out there, you're gonna make mistakes.
You're gonna make mistakes.
You're gonna make mistakes. Shue, and I should have known that. Like everybody had a crush on Elizabeth Shue when you were younger, in that age. But Hurley wasn't she in like Austin Powers or something? But she had brown hair.
Hurley was in Austin Powers,
right?
Good form. Yeah, more puns in that movie. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good show. Austin Powers.
What now? Now you had another little note on here about birds. What's going on with the birds?
I don't know. Did we mention birds in the last episode? The reason I wrote birds, and you said, I think this was after a few beers. You said, have you noticed when you get older, you talk about birds more?
You listen. It's universal, I'm pretty sure, across the board. The older you get, you start bird watching.
I know what it did.
And it starts in small increments. Like, oh, look at that.
I was out.
North-crested
I was out
warbler.
for a walk with the dog the other day in Lions Park, and I took a picture of a eagle, and I sent it to the family chat.
Yeah.
And you came back and you said, I think that's a dove-tailed macaroon.
I said, I think that's a Cooper's hawk. That's
what you said.
I've got one in my backyard. There it is.
And I went and said, no, I believe that's a juvenile eagle. And
you were correct.
But the fact that we are like discussing Cooper's hawks and juvenile eagles, and I'll tell you what,
Do they have large talons?
I don't want to say I'm a birder, but I like watching some birds.
I'll tell you what.
It's
You
a
never
nice
know.
time. It
You
comes
never
with
know.
age.
Certain birds come around when it snows.
I can see getting a nice camera out, going for a little hike in the woods, taking photos of some birds.
You know, our mother, she's the one. She's into them.
She's into it.
She's into birds.
Yeah.
And she's starting to rub off on me. I'm into birds.
I like birds. Well, my wife likes birds a lot too.
See?
Ken's likes to go out and check out the birds, and some of our regulars too. Andy and Christine.
See, you
those
see what
guys
I'm saying?
coming. We're right into birds. This is
Here we go.
We're
See?
changing the format of the podcast. This is no longer bar
pod?
pod. It's called Tweaking with Birds.
No, bird pod.
Bird pod.
Bird pod. We're
Bird
passionate
pod.
about birds and we don't care. No.
God
Oh my God, what are we talking about?
All right, on from the birds. Let's move to, and you brought this one up, and I got some AI chat I want to talk to you a little bit in this, and I've been just.
I sent you that one about that
lately.
weird bar.
Well, that's what's on the script here. Oddly enough, helped made by AI, but I'll read it and then you tell me what you think. So,
Okay.
an AI bar in New York City.
Yep.
It was a pop-up in a wine bar in Hell's Kitchen, and it was built as the world's first AI dating cafe. Tables were set for one person and a phone stand with headphones. You sit across from your AI partner's avatar on a screen, and it's like a romantic vibe with a screen. The app lets you pick from pre-made AI companions to build on your own, text chat, video calls, and there was also serving drinks. Now, it's not telling me that the AI itself was serving drinks. We talked about that on the last episode. So this was basically a bar set up. Sounds like people were still serving drinks.
Yeah.
But it was like a dating thing where it's kind of like speed dating with a computer, it sounds like.
And it sounds like to me they introduced it during Valentine's Day weekend because people were all excited about it.
Right. So there were single people going, and
Talking to AI companions.
that's not good. That's scary. Listen, we can talk a little bit on AI. That scares me. I don't think you should be doing that.
Simple as that. Listen. I don't think you should maybe be doing that. It's tough. I don't want to judge people if you're lonely. Maybe you're not very social or have that that bone in your body. No pun intended.
Are they going to have new accessories for your iPod?
I was just gonna say like
what kind of? I'm not even going to get into it.
Don't.
What kind of? Is it going to be a USB-C adapter? Oh, did you hear that? That's some things breaking up there.
You know what? Between the beer, the cold meds, and the smell of glue in the air,
Yeah.
I'm all.
You're
on
all
the
tweaked up
sorts.
and a beer.
I'm
hoping I can dim this audio in post.
Yeah. Listen, you know what though? It's part of owning a bar.
Part of owning a bar.
Part of owning a
Yeah,
bar.
speaking of owning a bar, let's break back into the little AI.
Final
here.
thought on AI companions. It's hard for me to go against it because maybe not everybody's has the gift of gab, but God, it seems weird, doesn't it?
Here's what
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when you get all excited? You know what I mean?
USB-C.
That's the
adapters.
adapter. The adapter.
They
That's
probably
right.
already make them. Probably Bluetooth. You can
Most likely.
tweak yourself
Most
or whatever.
likely. Tweak yourself.
Let me tell you where AI is working, though.
Keep it clean.
And I think that I've been spending a lot of time on AI just in the last few weeks.
I talked to you yesterday. You were all excited.
I've made new websites, obviously.
Yeah.
Something I could make websites, but clunky ones in the past. And now I was able to make clean websites in a couple hours, right? I'm starting to use it for our inventory.
Yeah.
I made an app today that I'm working on. I'm not complete with it yet. I'm using Claude. That's Anthropic's
Anthropic's,
AI.
yeah.
And I'm making an app on my phone where I can literally take photos of our receipts from when we get deliveries.
When the product comes in, right?
And then that will upload directly into Square, update my inventory, update my wholesale pricing
Jeez.
versus my retail pricing so I can start to look at the numbers. And that's all automatic.
Yeah.
That I created my own app to do that versus the past way to do that, old school is manual
Yeah, of
inventory,
course.
right? New school, next thing is now, okay, use AI. I started out with AI extracting that, and then I would upload a CSV file to Square.
Yeah.
Right? So that was happening. But now I don't even have to do the upload part. It's doing it on the back end from my phone while I'm on the fly.
So this is what everybody's talking about, right? AI is not maybe in some cases not completely automating workflow, but it's making it extremely efficient.
Yeah.
I mean, how many hours do you think you saved yourself just yesterday when you were doing the population of your website for your hotel, for your motel?
Hours. We got the new Cedar with the Teaks Bar
Yep.
over in Bayview.
Yep.
And I have to update the sites and the back end with all the different rooms, like the captain's room and something that would just to populate the website. So I'm on the website, just to populate that would take me probably an hour and a half for each room.
Did it for you.
I gave it the parameters. I went to bed. By morning, it was done, saved on the website.
So let me sashay on over to something else I heard.
Did you say sashay?
I did. Maybe a little dance walk. Mm-hmm. Now, I believe and we're getting a little off topic, but let me just roll with it since we're going AI. I believe it was
fix your topic.
Fix your beats. I believe it was the Microsoft CEO that came out maybe last week and said he thinks the timeline is 12 to 24 months that 50% of white collar jobs are going to be gone because of AI. What do you think about that? Because what you're describing,
I think
it seems like maybe we are on track.
The ones that are already happening right now, website design, basic coding. That is AI can already do that. If you have just a bit of skill, you can figure that out. Right? They call it. As a matter of fact, if you listen to the daily, today's Wednesday, so listen to the Wednesday 7. What did we got? The 18th. Yeah. Today's daily talks about it. They call it vibe coding.
Yeah.
So instead of you being a coder, you just use AI and go by your vibes. But that's kind of what I did for these websites, and it worked. And now it's working for these, and then it's sparking more ideas. But you're also learning a little bit.
Yeah.
But I do think it's very important to be up to date on AI and play with it, because if you just kind of let it pass you, you're going to be in trouble. Like eventually, I mean, if you're an accountant, all that data. I mean, you should be able to do it as the accountant, right? Yeah. But you probably don't need 5 assistants anymore.
You know what's wild is for somebody with
law firms, like legal clerks. I mean,
I know. Any paperwork heavy job, you got to assume that it might be tough to keep that.
I think it might open the playing field. Like we talk about all the bad things that AI, and there are a lot that are scary.
Of course,
no doubt. Skynet, what
have
you.
That's natural human behavior,
right?
To look at the bad side of things.
But if you look at the good side of things, it potentially can level the playing field for someone like us who are entrepreneurs.
Sure.
Like when you get into business as a small business owner, you go, okay, I want to open a candle shop, right?
Right.
But what you don't realize, you just want to sell candles. Now you have to deal with the inventory, the accounting. The marketing, payroll, all that stuff AI can take care of for you, so you can focus on what you actually love versus trying to figure out everything. That's why I think so many entrepreneurs, small business owners get burnt out or passed by corporate America, because they have a warehouse of people that can do it.
Right.
We don't. We have 2 of us.
Right.
I mean, I don't think we're.
You don't have the workforce.
I'm still gonna have to clean toilets, but who knows?
Maybe down the line. It's interesting.
Stay ahead of it. I think. And I don't know for sure. There's no way. My opinion changes daily on it.
Yeah.
But I think staying ahead of it is a better way. And hopefully we have governments that regulate it to use for positive, not negative. I think that's a big part of it. If we let it go evil, it's going to go evil, and it's going to fuck you right up.
Terminator Skynet style.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. So maybe next podcast, we will roll back and see if there's some reviews about the AI companion bar in Hell's Kitchen. And we can see how it went.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's see how it went.
We'll see how it went, because it's, to say the least, it's interesting.
Did anyone bang an iPad? I guess would be the first question.
Blacklight in that place will look like a Jackson Pollock painting.
Oh boy.
What's next here?
Next we're kind of getting into some business stuff.
We got to go some bar stuff.
So we'll start out with what we just did 10 minutes ago. It's kind of funny. And this is stuff that just happens in the bar. And then we're moving because we're working on that new front bar. So we're Daiquiri. If you've been to Paddle Bar, Daiquiri Dock is the bar that is on the south side of the building, faces Water Street.
Yep.
And it typically had been just a frozen drink bar.
On the weekends.
On the weekends only. We are updating that bar, putting a beautiful new top on it, and so that bar can do everything that the original bar, the original Paddle Bar that overlooks the water, can do. So on weekends, it's going to... The attempt, and we'll see how it works, we'll be talking about this in July probably, is that going to open the flow? Because we get some lines and we're trying to minute out. But that means you have to make the bar able to do speed. So much matters. Where's your ice machine? Where's your soda gun? So we spent 15 minutes trying to figure out where exactly we're going to move the ice machine. We're like, well, we'll put it over here by the speed rail.
Yep.
There's no place for it. But we need the soda gun to be close to the ice and close to the vodka. And so what we did... We just end up moving the speed rail and the ice machine, and problem solved. By 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, we're good.
We're good. So what you'll see in a lot of bars, and if you hang around bartenders or servers, and you'll probably hear this or know this, but a lot of times bars and restaurants, maybe not so much restaurants, but a lot of bars are set up kind of inefficiently. and you'll hear the bartenders go, God, I wish this was here. I wish this was here. Well, lucky for us, we have, before we set this place up, which goes to show with the new one, that's a huge thing for us, is to set it up as efficient as possible, so that
efficient.
So that when you're in the weeds, as Anthony Bourdain used to say, you can get as much product and money drinks out as you can as possible. And I think
that's true.
That's what Ryan just referred to.
Exactly.
You gotta make it quick. Sometimes you want a line, but you don't always want a line.
Let me tell you how I've been feeling lately, and this will tie into what we're going to talk about a little bit. You've been feeling grifted all the time lately?
100%.
Like, everybody's just coming at you. Like, I paid my property taxes the other day, which is fine. Like, I'm okay with paying my property taxes. It goes to schools. That's fine.
Sure.
But I'd like to put it on a credit card so I can get some points.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, here's your 3% rate on your credit card. Why are not only are municipalities doing it, corporations are doing it, everybody's passing down the fees to the consumer.
Yeah.
Like, it's just insane. You ready for this?
Let's hear it.
You ready for this?
I got one too.
This is right along this line.
It's BS.
So it is BS, and you know what? Columbia Gas.
Uh-oh.
Eat it.
Uh-oh.
Fuck them gas pipes.
You can't just keep using the same bit.
Yeah, I can. That's going to be my thing.
All right.
So
Fix
listen
your
to
pipes.
these guys. You ready for this? So our gas meter here at Paddle Bar is inside. So apparently there's some federal regulation that they have to come check it every year, and they have to have access, and of course make sure you don't have a parrot running around or whatever. But so they call me.
You got a parrot in your pipes?
So they got a parrot in the pipes. So I see a phone call from Columbia Gas, which in my phone it actually says Columbia Gas jerks.
Nice.
And it says, "Oh, are you the? Can you speak on behalf of Paddle Bar?"
All right.
Yes. Okay, great. And of course it's a robot talking to me, so this is some irony with their AI stuff.
Boy.
And I said, "Sure." And then they transfer me. They go, "Okay, we'll transfer you to a operator."
They put you on hold.
And then as soon as it says, "Thank you for calling Columbia Gas. Our volumes are high right now. It'll be 30 minutes."
There's nothing worse. Talk about a slap in the face.
So what? You called me?
Yeah,
you
we need to talk to you about your gas. We're
going
to transfer you.
That shit pisses me off.
music
And that's just
starts.
more of that grift. Like, I'm sorry. At some point, there does need to be like customer service.
Yeah.
We're paying you, not the
Yeah.
other way around. You're not doing me a favor.
And you know what sucks about this too, as Amber just found out the other day. A lot of times you can catch them mid-grift and change things.
Sure.
So like
The medical business?
Yeah, well that too. Our garbage at home, right? Uh-huh. It started going up incrementally. I don't know if anyone else has experienced this, but it started going up incrementally. Okay, so you started paying $57 every 3 months or whatever it is, right? And then all of a sudden, 63, 65, 71, and this is yearly. It goes up yearly. But if you call them and pull the old, Amber did it the other day, called Republic and said, "Hey, I know, whoops, so I'm gonna start throwing."
I don't know. You gotta watch out who owns the garbage stuff. You'll end up
Jesus Christ,
you'll end up on East Sister Island out there.
They did take, to be fair, they did take care of it. But she said, "Hey, we're going to end up basically, I don't want to say threatening, but we're going to change garbage companies because it's been going up." And what did they say?
What can we do for you?
Let's see if we can get the new customer promotional rate for you.
Right.
So okay, so
Right.
so existing customers just boom get slammed. And then if you're a new customer, you get a good price. But sometimes you can call and cut them off mid-grip.
Oh,
which
you
is
ready
more
for this
annoying,
one?
But then they'll put you on hold.
These assholes from
Unbelievable.
from Ohio Edison. Let's go ahead and jump right on. While we're on utilities,
Jeez, I don't even want to. Don't
you
get
ready
me
for
started
this?
on
You ready for
First
this?
Energy.
You ready for this? Yeah, we can collectively say these guys suck. There's no doubt. I don't have any problem.
They're taking down all my trees.
So the back 7 rooms at the Cedar. So it's a separate building. I've turned off the water and cut off the power.
Sure.
Like there's nothing on in there.
Sure.
Because we're redoing it. I get a bill for my power last month. It's $435.
Yeah.
I said, how the hell is that possible? There's nothing on. Oh, well, it's an average.
It's an average.
So now I gotta go out of my time to call and request a meter read, and maybe get my credit back. T-Mobile, same way. I got new cell phones. They were supposed to pay for it. They didn't do it.
Okay, so now can we let's come
The
back.
grift, man.
Let's come back here full circle. Can you create an AI bot that takes care of all your grifting schemes?
You don't even need to create an AI bot. You could literally I think your best bet if you wanted to get behind this, Download your bank statements from the last 6 months.
Yeah.
Download your credit statements for the last 6 months. Anything you have, plug it into AI and say, here's my problem. It'll analyze them and spit back what you're doing.
Okay.
That's how you do it.
Listen, so let me break this up. All of a sudden, we just did a solid maybe 4 or 5 minute
We bitched a lot.
Yeah,
we
we
sound
did.
like
We
the
did.
bitching show.
We did.
Sorry about that.
So let me say this. Let's loop back around. Let me reset it with a funny little story. Let me see if you've got any of this.
All right.
So this one is specific to town, but they're all over the place. Okay, you know, over by Target. Okay, this is just a little gripe of mine, but it's funny. Over by Target and Red Lobster there.
On Route 250?
Yeah, on Route 250.
Yeah.
You're rolling into Target.
We gotta get that for our guests who are listening in. There's somebody listening in Australia.
I know,
don't know who
that's
that is.
incredible.
Shout us
Thank
out
you.
if you're listening to Australia.
I need to go to Australia, but that's on my bucket list. Anyway,
Right on.
so most. Get out of here.
That was more of
Put another shrimp on the
California,
barbie.
but
Terrible.
no, don't do that.
So most people are used to 4-way stops, right?
Hate Fosters in Australia.
Yeah, they do.
It's a garbage beer.
4-stop signs, like 4-way stops. That's
Four-way
what people are
stops.
used to.
Yeah.
The one by Target on 250 by Red Lobster is a 3-way stop, right? So stop signs on both sides, one over by Target. But if you're rolling through into Target, there's no stop sign.
Oh, that front area? Oh, it's horrible there.
So, but what happens, I think a lot of people just assume it's a 4-way stop. So if you're the car coming in, you got to be real tough. You
Yeah.
got to be real gentle, defensive driving, because somebody's bound to blow through on the stop signs. They think
Clip you.
They think that you have a stop sign, but you don't.
Right.
So, just rolling through the other day, and some lady hit me with, boom,
Gave you the finger.
gave me a huge finger.
They love it.
And I was not in the wrong. I was just driving. I didn't have a stop sign, but she was on her horn and hit me with a big, just a hard finger.
I just
And,
gave you the old one finger salute.
I was laughing, but then after I was like, God damn it.
People are
You know?
meaner today, I think.
They are.
With driving. I think people are losing it when they're driving. I think we need stricter driving rules.
3-way
to be
stops are
honest.
brutal.
The kids aren't even driving anymore anyway, so we might as well just bump that up a little bit. Be like Germany. Make it a little tougher to get a driver's license, I think.
Well, to whoever who flipped me off at Target, I'm
Right back at
I'm
you.
gonna get you a nice fruit basket.
What movie? Ghostbusters.
Well done.
Peter Venkman, I believe, said that. Peter Venkman.
I'm gonna get
story
you,
of the
Venkman,
day.
and I'm gonna get you a nice fruit basket.
Little update. I'm getting a little. I don't want to bitch anymore, but my stress level's going up a little bit because deadlines are approaching.
Sure. Tax season.
Well, tax season is not that. AI helps with that. But I mean, getting the bar done, getting teaks done, getting cedar done.
We are in a bit of a transition period.
We are in that. As soon as it got a little warm outside, like I started going,
It's gonna snow
oh
again.
boy, it's not frozen anymore. I got to get going.
I know, but I think everybody's feeling that. But you know what? Because the gentleman that was bringing our soda and stuff today, he said, it's that time of the year. I was like, don't jump the gun yet. It's going to snow.
It's
in a
not that
week.
time of the year. We get excited this time of year because we get a little. Us Ohioans here, it gets above 29 and we freak out a little bit.
Yeah.
But it is. We still got some time.
We
But
do.
that's why I don't set hard deadlines. But it is coming. Rooms are being done. Concrete's getting poured. Those sort of things.
Yep.
By the way, hiring. We have to do a little bit of that this year at Paddle Bar. We are going to need a bar back because I think our boy Jackson is going on to be a professional.
He was so good.
He was good. Hopefully he's listening to this. We're going to crash your dorm in Dayton one of these days.
Jackson, we're going to miss you, buddy.
So if anybody knows someone who's home from college and needs a summer job bar backing Friday and Saturday nights, get a hold of us.
Hey, it's fun. It's lucrative.
It is lucrative. You'll make some money, meet a lot of people, and it's a good time.
Yeah.
We're pretty easy bosses, I think.
I think we are.
I think we're nice.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Ah,
And just do your job. I'm pretty good with it.
pretty easy.
I'm pretty good with it. All right, on to a suggestion
Oh, from Doug.
from Doug.
I like this one.
This is a great one. Doug, one of our favorite paddle bar guests. Favorite dive bars. You each can pick we'll each pick a favorite. What makes it a dive bar? This is telling you don't steal stuff from dive bars. You don't do that. So anyway, can you intentionally build a dive bar or does it happen organically? First, let's go with doesn't have to be your favorite, but
One of my favorites.
A dive bar you've experienced that you love.
It just popped in right when you said it. You ready for it?
Yep.
It's called the Abbey.
Oh, we got
in New
stories.
Orleans.
Oh boy.
Yeah, there's many stories from the Abbey. It's God, it is such a good bar.
That is a great bar.
You walk in and it's
It's not on Bourbon Street. I don't know what street is on. It's kind of near Cafe Du Monde, I believe.
it's
that
close.
little area
It's
over
about
there,
it's
closer
like
to the river.
I want to say it was like a block and a half from Cafe.
Yeah, I mean it's close to everything.
But you walk in and those plastic. What do you even call those? Those little plastic They hang in solo pieces. They're almost like you see them at like butcher shops and stuff.
Oh, it's like a curtain,
Like a
to
curtain.
keep the heat and cool out, and
Yeah.
that's in the door there.
It's in the
Yeah,
door.
Yeah, like it's like you're walking into a meat cleaver place,
exactly.
but it's a bar. Yeah,
You pop your way through those,
and it's dark.
Oh
and
my
so you
gosh.
come out of the New Orleans street. Obviously, I've been to the Abbey, and we'll have a story about that.
Yeah.
But you come out of that heat of the New Orleans street, and you walk into this bar. It's air conditioned.
Yeah.
But it's behind like a meat curtain.
It's behind a meat curtain. You walk in. It's dark. There's T-shirts up in the rafters that have clearly been there for about 7 years because they're disintegrating.
Oh, there's barely. Yeah.
There's a I think who knows if it's that way because it was like 4 or 5 years ago. 10 years ago. Shit. But remember that the special was like $5 for a Jameson and a beer.
Yeah. You're not getting that anymore.
And you're gonna have to tell yours, but you have to tell the little story when we were there for my bachelor party.
Okay.
You got to tell it.
So this was Chad's bachelor party down. He had T-Dub with us as well. He had all his buddies from college, so of course they were fired up. We were partying at the Abbey till I don't know what time. I mean, it was late night. I finally gave up. Went back to the hotel. Woke up at 8 a.m., maybe 7:30. Like, all right, obviously we're still going.
Yeah.
Let's go right back to the bar. Thought maybe we'd catch you because, it's New Orleans. Walk into the bar, which we had been to 6 p.m. the night before. I don't know exactly when. Walk into the bar.
About 8:15.
Walk in the bar, and it's empty because it's 8:15 in the morning. There's like one old guy smoking a cigarette at the end. I believe they still allow you to smoke there. And I just kind of like, oh boy. All right, well, let's go with the Jameson and a beer because it's only going to get you fired back up.
When in
And
Rome.
the bartender looks at me and goes, Ryan? I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, you remember me from last night? I was like, oh, yeah. He's like, yeah, your brother just left about 5 minutes ago. Wow.
We never went to sleep.
Wow.
Now, granted, it's your bachelor party. There's certain things that you can do that you wouldn't normally do, and I believe we went on a 27 and a half
Isn't
hour.
that the time one of your buddies FedExed marijuana to New Orleans?
I don't know.
You
what
can
you're
say
talking
that
about.
now. That's legal now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we're not going to name anybody, but
No. Yeah, there was
maybe you probably can't FedEx pot, but it's illegal, and so I don't.
FedEx
I don't
brown-
think get in
yeah,
trouble. That was a long time ago.
FedEx brownies, I believe it was.
FedEx brownies.
That's eventually what
Weed
put me out
brownies.
at
That
27 hours.
That's what put you guys to sleep. Yeah. Yeah, that'll happen.
What are we doing? All right.
Oh, man.
On to your favorite or one of your favorite dive bars.
I'm gonna go back to I always talk about Key West, so I'm gonna not do Key West today.
Okay.
One of my favorites is in Summit County, Colorado, and I don't know that it's a dive bar because once again we can get into what a dive bar means. I mean, dive bar, neighborhood bar.
I've heard people
been
call
there
this
for
a
a long.
dive bar,
People have
but
called
it's-
this a
yeah.
dive bar. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Cala,
Oh, nice.
which is
Dillon.
an Irish bar in Dillon, Colorado, in Summit Cove. It's close to my house. And I spent a lot of great times there. It was one of those places, once again, you know everybody. Had a great St. Patrick's Day party.
I see what you're saying.
And I
though.
knew the bartenders. As a matter of fact, I did see, do you remember Kathleen?
Yeah.
She passed away.
What?
Yeah, she passed away recently. So RIP to Kathleen. She was a great bartender, good Summit
she
County
was.
person. But that's a cool bar. It's still there, and I have some good memories of that place. And yeah, I would put that up on a good bar. It was walkable.
Yeah, and I can see what you're saying though, because maybe not so much a dive
I mean,
bar.
good. It was like really good food. So it's
Yeah.
not like dive bar food.
The fish and chips there was phenomenal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're shepherd's pie.
Yep. Well, there we go.
So that's our dive bar section. I'll think of some more.
We'll keep doing that. That's a good
And
one.
but it'd be interesting to hear what people
Thanks,
think
Doug.
their classifications are for dive bars. I don't know exactly what it means. I think it's more of the feel than it is anything else.
Agreed.
I mean, I don't think people are going to call the bar at Chili's their favorite dive bar, but you never know.
Listen, it's
I hear
subject
they have
to
all right margaritas.
It's subject to interpretation.
Okay, where are we at on time? Oh, we are doing great, I must say.
Where are we at?
We're about 30 minutes.
Oh,
That's not bad at all.
we're
So Mackenzie's sister, Addie, has been giving us some great feedback and helping us out. We're going to start working on that fishbowl questions. Now, we just have a few questions that she submitted, and then we're going to hopefully some more people, can kind of add to that for us. She was like, what's the update on the second bar, where I'm at, Memorial Day timeline. So we're rocking and rolling. We're still on the deadline. The deadline is Memorial Day weekend.
nice.
I am not 100% sure that it's going to happen on Memorial Day weekend. We are good based on the time. I'm still going to shoot for that, but I'm not going to officially announce that. I think that's something that you learn as being in the bar business. A lot of things can happen.
Sure.
Construction and so forth, and also liquor licenses. Those are amazing. How much of a pain in the butt they are because they vary from state to state. So I'm dealing with transferring liquor license and how long that takes and how long the folks in Columbus get it done. Luckily, we're lucky. We have a good. If you find a good liquor agent that can help you out and
Yeah.
get one that understands that you're trying to open a business, can really give you good advice. That's the best way to do it. We're lucky with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the process can take a while. Transferring versus buying one. It can be a challenge. Luckily, we were able to secure one and we got it processing. But they
Nice.
still have to do inspections and things like that.
Of course.
And while they do inspections, they're going to find something that you didn't do right.
Of course
that
you
you're
did.
gonna have to fix.
It's going to cost you more money at some point.
It's always going to cost more money.
Yeah.
Anything you budget for, be ready for the next thing.
I just heard myself mouth breathe, because of my cold.
Because you're cold.
Yeah, and it's.
You sound a little
But I
off, but
like
that's
the
okay. At least we're
stairs.
getting the podcast done today. Because you were ready to push it till tomorrow.
I was going to push till tomorrow because I
I'm
didn't
fighting
know.
for consistency because I think that we recorded on Wednesday. I'll edit tonight, release it sometime tomorrow. So by Friday morning, everybody can listen to the Bar Pod, get ready for the weekend.
It turned like I said,
roll right into Palo.
I'm glad you pushed it because it turns out that, like I said, cold medicine, glue, and beer puts me in the right mindset.
Yeah. I picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue. Name the movie.
Pick the wrong week. Stop sniffing glue. What is that from?
I picked the wrong week to stop amphetamines.
Sniffing glue. What is that?
Oh, come on.
Say it.
Let's see if I can give you one more little line
Okay.
to get Clarence. What's your Vector? Vector.
Airplane.
There you go.
Well done.
Highly recommend that movie if anybody
this is
hasn't
when the
got.
shit's
Oh,
going.
you know what? We talked about bar movies last time. There's one called Trees Lounge I haven't watched yet.
Trees Lounge.
Trees Lounge. It's got Steve Buscemi in it as the
Really?
main character.
Oh.
So I haven't watched it yet. It looks like a good barfly movie. It looks
I'd be
like
into that.
the entire movie takes place in a bar, in a dive bar. So that could be fun.
Trees Lounge.
So
God, I'm still thinking about that chick that gave me a middle finger at Target.
you're not happy about that.
You know what? I brought it back up. It was like 3 weeks ago. There she goes. A good middle finger will get you.
You know,
It will. Just boom.
when people toss
Bam!
people toss them out too easy these days.
I never throw out
Don't-
middle fingers.
Stop. Oh, did I forget to turn off my little? Did you hear that? My phone's on. I thought I'd put my alarm thing on.
Get your stuff together.
I know. And of course it's some corporate thing texting me. Let's see what it is. It's Square.
Notifications.
Notifications. I freaking hate
know.
notifications.
Bang,
I need
boom.
them. What was I going
You're
into?
talking about the middle fingers.
I was talking about the middle fingers.
Still
I think
upset
we
about
should
it.
we should be giving the middle fingers to corporate America that's trying to screw us with 3% rates, credit card rates, screwing you with your gas meter, your electric, the gas company. Those are who they should not. Let's stop giving the middle finger to each other.
A collective middle finger.
A collective middle finger.
A community.
to the big guys that
Middle
are
finger to
trying
the
to
big boys.
screw us over.
I'll tell you what. Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Constant grind.
Constant grift.
Constant grip.
Let's all give them a collective middle finger from the Bar Podcast.
Anything else before we get out of here? I feel like that was a pretty quick bar pod, but that's okay. We're about 32 minutes.
It's perfect. We said we
Right
never
now.
really wanted to go. We wanted to keep it around 30 minutes.
Yeah, 35 minutes is where we try to keep it.
Our span of attentions aren't huge these days.
Yeah, right. Today's we're going all over the place today.
Yeah, I did know. You see this? I'm not having trouble with this beer. It tastes great, but I can tell I'm a little. I'm getting-
beer helps. You know, whiskey was basically how you cured colds before.
That's how you cure everything.
Go back to that. We'll be good. All right. We're going to get out of here, Chad, unless you have anything else you can think of. Love some feedback. Please do that on the YouTube page, Instagram page.
I'll keep highlighting our whatever beer we're drinking. I'll keep highlighting that on the Instagram page. I got some good feedback about that on the last one.
Yep. You can find us on all the channels now. Obviously, barpod.net is where you can get to everything. Barpod419 on Instagram. We got things coming. I'll try to keep everybody updated on what we're doing with Paddle Bar. Volstead across the street is just still doing its thing. The dive bar. Dive bar? That's not a dive. Yeah, see now.
What,
yeah,
Volstead?
Volstead's not a dive bar, right? But it kind of
not?
feels like you go in there on a Monday and
It's dark.
It's like 4 or 5 of the same guys there, great guys, and they always want to hang out, and they're the same group of people.
Maybe that's another thing we'll talk about in the next one about what constitutes a dive bar.
Spend a little more time on it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Other than that, send us the questions, topics.
Yeah, let's get out of here before I sneeze on something.
Okay, sounds good. We will see you next week. BarPod is hosted by Ryan Whaley and Chad Whaley, produced, recorded, and occasionally rescued from bad audio decisions by our dad, Tom Whaley. Mostly at Paddle Bar on Sandusky Bay, sometimes at other taverns, back rooms, and wherever a microphone and a cold beer could coexist. Recorded primarily at Paddle Bar in Sandusky, Ohio, where the drinks are cold, the stories are warmer, and the Wi-Fi is surprisingly reliable. Music editing and general figure out is done in-house. Mistakes are ours, opinions are ours, hangovers vary. Questions, feedback, bar stories, or mild complaints, barpod at paddlebarsandusky.com.